So in comparison, a greenfield, meaning a brand new friggin' network, okay, Cisco Design Access fabrics use a routed access layer design. A routed access layer design, which you can't see. And there it is right there. Let me zoom it in so you can see that better. A routed access layer design. In a spider leaf topology, everybody's connected to everybody. You will be using port channels all the way across, okay? And we're not going to talk about VXLAN. We're talking about the fact that we're routing at this particular layer right here. No, not there. Show the little picture. We are routing at this layer. And look at our protocol of choice. Not BGP. Not BGP. All right. We know that BGP has its limitations. If you're using eBGP, all right, you want to use eBGP, one router, one TTL of one, you have two different autonomous systems, what have you. If you're using OSPF, are you going to use area 0? Are you going to have a bunch of different areas that are you going to use RIP? I don't think so. Okay. And HSRP, I don't think he's just going to cut the mustard. So ISIS is going to be your best choice because ISIS is a layer 2. Sounds funny. Layer 2 routing protocol because you're going to use level routers, level type routers. It's going to be a level 1 only. So level 1 routers only talk to level 1 routers. You're going to have a level 1, level 2. Okay. Or you're going to use a level 2 only. All right. So you need to understand how ISIS works in order to put it in there. But the things that I'm coming on here to say is the simple fact that this intricacy, it's not being discussed. When you go take your CCNP, that's where you possibly are going to renew this. Or to renew your certification, you're going to configure HSRP. They're not going to tell you to do it on the E channel, to say configure HSRP. And the way that they do it, very simple. You go inside the VLAN and you do all your configurations for HSRP underneath the VLAN. And you see how it flips over. There's no redundancy or anything like that. You can see how it just flips over. Very easy to do, okay, underneath the VLAN. But the reality is that since the early 2000s, right, people were using multi-layer switches, okay, these multi-layer switches right here. They've been using these for core routers. They've been using these for routing. They've been using it for routing. And people they swore by it. No, I use my layer 3 switch. It's less expensive than getting an actual router. And it has the routing capability. It has that routing capability, but that's not what it's meant to do. It's not what it's meant